Oh boy. You know, I have the feeling that I'm going to get flamed by people no matter what way I go with this one. I mean, like always, everything said is just opinion and there will be spoilers. When Hulk came out about 6 years ago, everybody seemed to be focused on the special effects. How would they make the Hulk believable on screen? Nobody seemed worried about the story or the director, just ILM. And what we ended up with was not a Hulk movie, but starring the Hulk. This isn't really an action film. It's a psychological drama about a guy coming to terms with his green alter ego. It's more about character development and exploring the nature of rage than, Hulk smash. Now, I have to admit, I was never the biggest Hulk fan. I thought he was just a rip-off of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I was more into Moon Knight and Green Lantern. But I watched the cartoon as a kid, and I thought this. Clocking in at about 2 hours and 12 minutes, in around. This is a really, really drawn out film. I mean, we all know the origin story was going to be tedious, but damn! I don't think we see the Hulk at all for the first hour. I may be wrong though. The second hour is full of money shots though, but as opposed to climax, which some fans have dubbed the daddy issues, it really just doesn't cut it, and it's badly put together, and it's a ferocious anticlimax. I mean, Banner's dad is not a convincing villain, and he really appears too late and too little in this film to generate any real interest in him. On the other hand, The Incredible Hulk 2008, it's almost the opposite end of the spectrum. It's 1 hour and 48 minutes long. This is a summer action blockbuster. Really though, it's a shallow popcorn flick. The only way I know that this isn't a Michael Bay film is that there isn't too many hot women around. This Hulk film was designed for one thing, action. And it had action in spades. But it's still the kind of film you'll forget about less than a few hours after leaving the cinema. There's nothing that really draws you in. Which is odd, considering Edward Norton wrote the script for it. Incredible Hulk is the now infamous term reboot, where they try to pass this film off as the first film in a new series. They show what I guess is supposed to be his origin during the opening credits, with about 10 seconds of him tied down to a lab table. I'm sorry Marvel, but you can't get away with that, not as an origin. From what I hear, a lot of fans just see this as a sequel, and there's no real reason why it shouldn't be. Bruce ends the first film on the run in hiding in a South American jungle somewhere. He starts the second film on the run and holding up in Brazil after 5 years. These two films are, guess what, 5 years apart. Acting wise, there's no doubt Ed Norton makes a way more convincing Bruce Banner than Eric Bana. I'm also going to go for Jennifer Connelly's Betty Ross. I'm sorry Liv Tyler, but you just can't act. Not in this film anyway. Sam Elliott and William Hurt, they each give decent turns as Thunderbolt Ross, if not very memorable ones. But to be honest, neither of these films are very good. But you can tell that true greatness lies somewhere between them. I'm going to give both of these films a C. There won't be another Hulk film until at least after the Avengers, and hopefully that'll combine the great aspects of both of these.